Transgender people end up in jail because there's a lot of prejudice and discrimination and hate that goes out to transgender people. There's a lot of abuse and trauma that has been entrusted on transgender people solely for being just transgender. Sometimes we have to turn to street economy to survive, and it seems like that's the thing that's more available to us. We live in that constant fear of being attacked or being denied access, and a large part of that is solely based on our gender orientation. It's very depressing and very traumatizing being housed in the SHU. They put you in dangerous situations where they know that you will be harmed, and they put other people in the cell with you knowing that they will harm you. It's just a place that is just very, very mentally, emotionally, psychologically taxing on an individual's mental health. The lack of resources for transgender people, it keeps people in a panic mode. They are sitting in that cell. They don't have the information they need in order to plan to leave out. A lot of people think that in the criminal justice system, somehow once you get in there, that it's gonna fix something for you, but it's not set up to fix anything. It's set up to destroy you, to keep you coming back so you can continue to pay into this system that is making all these people rich. And it's just a money-making industry that is just not supportive of helping people at all. And then when you're transgender, it's even worse. When I spent 3.5 years in prison, I had the opportunity to meet with every transgender person that was inside the system. And I made it my business because when I realized that I was there and I was gonna be there, I focused on reentry, recidivism. How do I reduce the risk for myself? How do I support my sisters and brothers not returning to these situations? I took a risk, and I did use every strategy I can to open the door to be able to talk to people and also listen to people and see how they feel. Now we here at TGIJP have the opportunity to work with some women that are getting out, even though we're very low funded, but we have an opportunity to provide some services when people get out. But we need them to be accessing services on the inside, so by the time they get here, they've already done some of the work. When a transgender individual gets out of prison, the biggest challenge they have to face is housing. There's no housing in San Francisco already. The services are very limited, particularly because of the way the shelter system is set up. You have to go and get beds daily, and it would probably be best if they just get into some type of transitional program, which is still a huge waiting list. This is a stack of letters. They're from people that are in prison throughout the state of California. These are all the people that are transgender, gender non-conforming, LGBTQI. People write us to help us find the latest information on how to transition while in custody. People write us to report abuse and trauma that they've experienced in prison. If people feel like they're not getting adequate medical or mental health care, they'll write us and ask us to provide information and resources on how to make that happen. These letters are very important because a lot of transgender people don't receive a lot of outside mail. So we do the best that we can to be that surrogate family and just follow up with them and check in with them. See how they're doing, see if we could send them a smile, a love, a hug, a card, or resources. I think what transgender people need to reduce returning to prison or putting themselves at risk for prison is equal access. Society systems need to stop perpetuating their traumas on us. Stop attacking us. Stop treating us like a third citizen. Don't reflect your anger, your hate on us. Let us live our lives to our fullest, authentic self.